Okay, hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to our February week 2 revision. Okay, so it's gonna be the second revision week for our chapter 7. All right, so last week we have finished the most boring chapter ever, okay, which is this thing. Okay, I have taught this thing for 5 times last week. I really want to vomit already. Okay, so I'll try. I really don't want to touch this thing anymore if I can. Okay, so hang on. Okay, yes, 佳佳 hello. Adeline, 你不是上 physical 咩？怎么你们还 online 的 ？Okay, anyway, you haven't received your notes 啊？ serious 啊？ if you like that, you have to contact the admin, ask the admin. Maybe your notes got lost somewhere already. I don't know why. Okay, some of you, if you receive late, you have to ask your admin. Okay, all cases quite scary, huh? Okay. Because I cancelled the later 2 classes because I couldn't really talk much today. Okay, I've been fevering for 5 days already. I also don't know why. Thank God it's not COVID. I've been testing for 5 times already. Sian, I also don't know what happened. Okay, some kind of nasty virus infection, I think. Okay, anyway, I'm still okay. I'm still hanging on. I'm having all these rashes around me. I think it's dengue, but tested for dengue, turns out not dengue also. I also don't know why lah. Okay, anyway, I think we finished all these diagram already lah. So let's quickly talk about our instrument today, which is microscope and telescope. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'll be fine. Okay. I will get serious sickness every either beginning of the year or end of the year. I don't know why. It's like a curse. Every end of the year or beginning of the year, I will get some kind of very serious sickness on. Okay. 6 times the charm. Don't lah. Okay. Anyway, for some reason you can send me the DM. So yeah. Okay. Stephanie, you WhatsApp me. I'll send you the soft copy. Much faster this way. Okay. Hey, don't lah, wait. Okay. Don't curse me. Okay. Anyway, so let's look at our instrument. Microscope and telescope. Okay, guys, please do not focus here. You can hear sound. Yeah, my head is actually very dizzy as I speak now. But today I'm much better already. At least I still can eat. Okay, I haven't been eating well for 4 days. Okay, anyway, so like I said, don't focus on this for SPM. Your microscope and telescope, don't focus. Drink water, yes, I will. Thank you. Okay, don't focus because they will only put this in objective, like I said. And as I said, the government tried to encourage K-BAT, so they will not ask this kind of question to encourage you to memorize. They will encourage you to, sort of like use your brain lah. Okay, you know what I mean. Okay, so let's look at microscope first. Okay, anyway, for both instruments, telescope and microscope, you have 2 lenses. Okay, you have 2 lenses. You have the objective lens, which is to see your object, as the name says. Okay, objective lens to see object, and then eyepiece because it's near your eye. Okay, so kanta object and kanta mata lah. This is as straightforward as it can get. Okay, so as you know, last week every lens has its focal length, right? Has its f, right? So as you can see here, FO is the objective lens punya focal length, and then eyepiece is E ma. So FE is the eyepiece punya focal length. So you can move on to next chapter today. But since according to Yiqing syllabus, I have to finish this today. So I don't think so. If you come for physical, then maybe I can change it. Okay. Anyway, so same thing here lah. So FO objective lens, see both the FO is here, and then eyepiece FE. Okay, so both lenses has their own focal length. Okay, so this one, do you need to learn how to draw? Please don't. Okay, please don't. I mean, if you have the spare time, you really have so much time to spend. You have finished everything already, then okay. Good. Okay, good for you. Go and learn this to draw this. Because even if you ask me to draw this, I also don't know how to draw. Because I don't care, because it's not important. Okay, it's not like they have one question, 3 marks, ask you to draw this. It's not going to happen. So might as well you just don't waste time. Okay, so the objective lens is going to make the object like this. Okay, make the you will have an image like this, and then the eyepiece will zoom in this image. Now this image turns into the object, and then it will further enlarge this image into another bigger image. So it's like a 2 times zoom in. Okay, zoom in 1 time, zoom in 2nd time. So now you have a much bigger image. Okay, so that's it lah. Pretty much that's it. And here's the thing, FO and FE for microscope, they cannot touch. If you really want to memorize something, you must memorize this. FO and FE, they cannot touch. Okay, if they touch, your image will be blurry. You will see nothing. So when you are using your microscope, you're adjusting this thing, you're trying to adjust them to apart lah. You're adjusting them to apart. So when they're apart, you will see something. All right, so magnifying power, this one very easy. How many times will your microscope magnify? You just take the power of your objective lens times your power of your eyepiece. Okay, kuasa kanta object darab dengan kuasa kanta mata. Okay, so if my objective lens can zoom in 40 times, my eyepiece can zoom in 4 times, so times together I can zoom in 160 times. Okay, common sense lah. Okay, nothing really much to say here. And then for your telescope, okay, now different story. Your FO and your FE must touch. Okay, must touch. Only you will see something. And then take note of the thickness. You see this one, thick lens in front, thin lens behind. This one is thin lens in front, thick lens behind. Because just now I was trying to see something small. Now I'm trying to see something far. So I reverse scan the lens law. Okay, don't learn how to draw this, not important. Okay, and then the magnifying power magnification is FO divided by FE. The focal length of objective divided by eyepiece. If you say, sir, this one I really don't care, can I don't memorize? Sure, move on, not important. Because even last time in physics, I will tell my student to move on to, okay, don't care. All right, anyway, so let's look at other optical instrument. What do we have in other optical instrument? Okay, really nothing much to say lah. We have our DSLR. Okay, you know what's DSLR? The big camera. Okay, the one with the chick-chack. Okay, so the chick-chack sound is because there's a flipping mirror inside your camera. Okay, so the chick-chack sound is real. Not like our stupid phone, they just play some sound through the speaker to tell you, oh, that's the shutter sound. Okay, no, that's the real shutter sound. Okay, how to know that's what it means? That's what it means. That's what means. Okay, so it's called single lens reflex. Reflex means the thing will go up and down lah. That's why you hear the chick-chack sound lah. Okay, so 2 different lenses. See what lens you put in front law, then you will see what kind of image lah. Okay, so what else are your CCTV, your spy camera? Okay, this is not very ethical lah. Okay, I don't really want to talk much about this. Your smartphone camera, like you see okay, if you look at lately they release a new phone, right? Samsung S22. If you notice lately, Samsung S20, Samsung S21, and Samsung S22, they are almost the same phone. Okay, what's the difference is they just changed the camera. Okay, mine is S10. Mine is very lousy already lah. Okay, so the only thing they can change, yes, is the lens. Okay, mine has 3 camera. Now Samsung S22 has 5. So you might say, sir, why do I need so many cameras for? Because for Samsung, there's nothing to improve anymore. Okay, they can only make the screen so big. They can only make the processor so good, inside the memory so good. The only thing they can only put on is camera lah. Okay, iPhone is the same thing lah. They just keep putting more and more and more camera. You see, iPhone, they very hypocrite one. Okay, they last time when people put more than 1 camera, some Apple just laugh at them. Okay, they say, why do you need so many cameras for? Okay, we Apples, we don't do this. Oh, really? Now you see iPhone 13, it has 3. Okay, so this is just a trend lah. Why do they keep adding camera? Because there's nothing more to do. There's nothing else to do. Okay, hey, Samsung S22 has 108 megapixel, can zoom in 100 times. Why would I need to zoom in 100 times? Isn't it a little bit sus? Okay, if you come and buy phone from me, if you keep asking me this one can zoom how many times, I can zoom to my opposite condo, I would be very sus of you lah. What the hell are you trying to do? Okay, why do you need to zoom in so many times? So I don't understand. Okay, so smartphone camera, the only thing they do is they just keep adding more lens because they are not like DSLR. DSLR you can change your lens. Yeah, that's why the Pro Max I don't get the point. You see, DSLR, I don't like this lens. Let's say I'm using a zoom lens, I can just change it to a portrait lens. I don't want portrait lens, I can change it to a wide angle lens. This one, no such thing. You cannot just change the lens like this one. So they just add more lor. Okay, I don't know what's gonna be next lah. Maybe few more years later, Samsung S30, you have 12 holes here. I don't know. Okay, 12 here. Maybe in front got 5. You can take 5 selfies. Okay, to remind yourself how ugly you are. I don't know, I'm just saying. Okay, so good for conversation. Maybe lor, I don't know. Okay, anyway, so I don't know lah, chasing all this smartphone thing, it's been more and more pointless already. Okay, last time S9 to S10 you really see improvement. Okay, like from if I'm not mistaken, from iPhone 8 to X, wow, there really is a difference. Okay, it's really worth upgrading. And then as they move on from 10 to 20, okay lor, there's improvement lor. And then 20 to 21 and then to 22, you kind of sit there and think the camera is the same. Okay, megapixel is the same, processor is a little bit different. Okay, it's a little bit better. Okay, battery is the same, memory is the same, everything is the same. So what for am I changing? Okay, the only thing you change, the only reason you change it, if you have, let's say you have 21, you want to change it to 22, is to show off lah. Okay, is to show off lah, because the camera system now is different. They don't have a bump here anymore. They have straight away 5 holes here. Wow, you just flip it out in public. Wow, you see, latest. Malaysia don't do this. Malaysia is very famous for its crime rate. So friendly reminder. Okay, kind of same outside. Okay, yeah, exactly. They now put the Snapdragon 888. That thing is so overpowered. You even crank up all the graphics to the highest. You are not able to use it all. Okay, unless you are like those crazy overtasking people. You have 8 apps running behind lah. What for you need this for? Just use a bloody PC then. Okay, but Sony's camera okay lor. When you take it out, it's almost the same one. Okay, it will throttle. Yeah, it will throttle because it's to protect your phone from overheating. Your phone is gonna turn into a freaking oven. It's gonna turn into a Samsung Note 9. If you remember what happened, okay, the thing basically become a self-exploding device. Okay, anyway, so your LCD projector. Okay, so the one also got lens lah, spectacles. Okay, this is the lens, magnifying glass. So you know. Okay, I would put more focus on the camera because they will compare camera with your eye because it's the same thing. They have a convex lens in front. You have a convex lens in front inside your eye, and then your camera has a what was it again? Convex lens in front also. Okay, so anyway, what else am I missing here? Nothing much. Okay, so camera image using focal length 20. Oh yeah, to teach you a little bit of camera slang. I think I taught you this before. If next time when you buy, okay, when you buy whatever camera, not the phone one lah. Okay, if you buy those normal point and shoot camera, you look at the lens there. They will put there f 2.24 mm. Okay, so the f is the focal length lah. Okay, whereas if you are using a zoom lens, okay, you are using a zoom lens, the focal length is going to be much longer. But here's the thing, if you can zoom in something really close, the field of vision, or we call it depth of field, in camera terms, we call it depth of field. The depth of field is going to be very narrow. Okay, it's like a give and take lah. You want to see something very closely, so it's going to be narrow. You want to see something far, it's going to be wide. Okay, so this is more like a, when you see f24, it's usually going to be a wide angle lens. Okay, this is a wide angle lens. And then when you see a f70, okay, this is mostly gonna be a zoom lens. Okay, I think I told you this before. If you see those Canon lens, okay, I used to sell cameras, so I know. Okay, Canon 70-200. Hey, this lens, I think you need to sell backside, okay. 4,000 something is okay. If you buy the real thing, 70-200 mm. This thing is 15,000. Okay, you can buy a second-hand Myvi, the old Myvi lah. This thing is 15,000. Okay, and no normal people will buy this thing because why would you need this for? Okay, you can wear Hasselblad. Hasselblad used for satellite one. You know Hasselblad. Okay, so this thing nobody will buy this thing one unless you are a journalist. You are going to Olympics or you are beside football field taking picture of players. Then you will use this kind of lens. Other than that, you won't. Okay, why would you spend 15,000 on a lens? Okay, because it makes no sense unless it's your career, unless this is your job's tool. Then yes. Okay, so I sold camera. I was working there for my university holiday. I worked there for 4 months. Nobody has asked for this lens before. One is very expensive, and number two, who would want to zoom in on something unless you are a creep? Okay, you want to see your opposite neighbor, what are they doing? Then you get this lens lor. Why not just get a binoculars then, or you get a telescope? Okay, it's much cheaper. All right, anyway, so these are optical instruments lah. Really nothing much to say. Okay, so chapter 8. If I have time, I'll go into this later a little bit. Okay, you know what? Let's go into our exercise. Okay, I know it's very boring, this chapter. Ain't gonna lie. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you that this is a very interesting chapter because it is not. Okay, so oh shit, where's the exercise again? This is chapter 4, 7, 8. Oh, okay, here. Okay, so anyway, where were we? I think we were here, yeah. Okay, I think we stopped around here. I think, yeah. Okay, so let's look at question 6. Yeah, question 6. So yeah, they will very seldomly ask you to draw already lah now, but maybe it will, who knows. So diagram below shows object M. I'm at page 21. Okay, so diagram below shows object M is placed between 2F and F in front of a convex lens. Okay, draw a ray diagram to show the formation of the image. Okay, so how do you draw? Like I said, 2 lines. Okay, first line going to the optical center. Okay, second line goes straight to the lens and then bend towards F. Every time, you see, I don't draw it long enough. Okay, so again, the second line is going to be here. Okay, so your image is going to be here. Okay, so state 1 characteristic. Do you still need me to teach you how to describe this? I don't think so. So it's going to be magnified. Okay, membesar. And then it's going to be inverted. Songsang. And it's going to be real. Okay, method. They just want 1. Okay, they just want 1. Why just 1 leh? Because you think they can easily let you get 3 marks like that? No, so they just ask for 1. All right, so you see the diagram is 2 marks, and then this characteristic is 1 mark. So only 3 marks you get here. So they won't give a lot of marks for questions. So this is why I say, don't just focus on 1 chapter, you study everything. Why not you focus on everything? I would rather you you study every chapter, but you're not so good in some of it, rather than you are very good in a few chapters, the other chapters you just let it go. No, because all the questions will be 1, 2 marks, 1, 2 marks, 1, 2 marks. You don't need like crazy deep understanding. As long as you touch and go, touch and go, touch and go, is enough for you to score. Okay, so next C, take the device that will form image feature as stated in B. So what application am I trying to zoom in to, to magnify stuff? Okay, of course, it's going to be your projector. Okay, projector. Projector, I'm trying to make something bigger. Because you see, if my projector inside the image is going to be small like this, okay, but when it puts out, wow, the image is going to be big. Okay, and then your camera is the reverse. Camera is trying to diminish the thing, because you see, like I said last week, you use your phone, you take picture, you take a picture of a tree, the tree is 3 meters, and then inside on your screen, the tree is what, 3 cm? Diminish lah. Okay, so D, throughout the movement, wow, MCO, what? Okay, throughout the MCO implemented in Malaysia due to pandemic of COVID-19, the public are not allowed to watch movies in cinema. However, each family can watch their favorite movie at home. Well, no shit. Using boxes, scissors, adhesive. What are they trying to do here? Magnifying glass and mobile phone. Build a projector. Okay. Wow, that's the lousy projector. Fine, since they want it. Okay, sketch the design of the projector. So what are they giving you? They give you boxes. Okay, I'm not sure how to draw this. Should I draw this in 2D? Okay, so let's draw 2D lah. Okay, this is the box. Okay, no need draw scissor lah. There's nothing about the scissor, nothing about the tape. So you just put your phone here. Okay, I guess. So this is your phone, and there's gonna be a lens here. Well, that's it. I don't know. You are drawing there exactly. Sometimes this kind of question, you see, the government try to make us think, but it's lame. Sometimes the question super lame one, like, ayo, this kind of question you also can ask me. Okay lah, better than nothing lah. And then your screen is here lor. Okay, wow, this is a shitty projector, but hey, since you want it, okay, what can I say? So it's gonna be between 2F and F. So make sure your lens, the F is here, and then the 2F is here. Okay, I'm just telling you, I don't need to draw this F and 2F lah. Okay, make sure this your phone is between F and 2F, and hopefully they will project this thing on the screen. Although this thing will be very blur. Not to mention very blur, it's also gonna be very dim. Okay, because you see, when your phone is this brightness, it's okay. But when you magnify this thing, you are spreading the brightness away. So this thing is going to be very dark. Okay, so there's no such thing as a small projector. Okay, there's no such thing as a mini projector, because you see, the main point of the projector is the lens, is the light bulb inside. Do you know every projector has a very big light bulb inside? Next time watch TV exactly lor. So you next time you come to physical class, if you still remember, you come to physical class, you look at the projector, there will be a very big bright white color bulb inside. That's the thing that will give you brightness. TV exists, yes, exactly. So what is this bulb, the bulb for? The bulb is to give you the maximum brightness. Okay, if not, to put something on the screen, it's gonna be very dark. Okay, so this is why the most important part for a projector is gonna be the bulb inside, that white color big bulb. Okay, is it called HDR bulb? Are you sure? Canon, is it called? Oh, is it called HDR? No, okay, you're just trolling me, is it? Okay, all I know is the bulb inside lah, and this is the majority part, the majority lifespan of the projector. If this bulb were to spoil, one day this thing doesn't light up, your projector will not work anymore. Okay, and if you change this bulb, the bulb alone costs as much as the projector. Okay, the projector might be 2K, the bulb itself might be 1,500 already. So at this point, might as well you change the whole bloody thing. It's like your printer lah. If you use printer before, okay, nowadays it's better already because they let you refill the ink. You can just buy individual ink bottle and refill it yourself. During my time, printer, there was no such thing. It's all monopolized by two companies. It's either Epson or Canon. And printer is bloody stupid, because if you buy a new printer is 180. HP not so much lah. It's usually Epson and Canon mostly. Okay, but whatever the brand, they do the same shit. Okay, they sell you one printer, the most normal printer for 180. Okay, so you're thinking, wow, that's pretty cheap. And then when you finish the ink, the refill cartridge itself is 160 or 150. You're like, what? The new thing is 180, the ink is 150. Are you telling me that bloody machine is only 30 bucks? So many moving parts is only 30 bucks. Well, unfortunately, it is. Okay, so they are selling you the printer, but they are earning from the ink. Okay, in fact, last time when I was your age, they say printer ink costs even more than your blood. Okay, so that makes no freaking sense. That's why printer is the stupidest technology ever. This is why I use LaserJet. Okay, but you can't live without the ink. Exactly. Don't print lor. Hey, last time when we do those folio we have to print everything ourselves on, Okay, so I got fed up of that shit. I just throw it away. Okay, the best way to treat your printer is by throwing it away and use a LaserJet. LaserJet uses powder. Powder will not dry. Okay, anytime you want to print also can. Okay, that thing, one bottle of powder is $5. You can print 1,000 paper. Isn't it better? That's why I use LaserJet. Inkjet is the stupidest technology ever. Okay, anyway, this is how we draw it. Okay, I don't know how else you can draw it better, but hey, this is what my diagram is. Make sure you label lah. This is your magnifying glass. Okay, and this is gonna be a box. Okay, I don't care lah, cereal box or whatever lah. Okay, whatever. Okay, but color not so good. If you buy branded ones, Brother one is not bad. Okay, it's not bad. I mean, it's not as vibrant as Canon lah. Okay, but hey, you save money. Okay, so that's a win-win. Okay, anyway, so next, number 7. Diagram below shows an object P placed in front of a concave lens. Take note, it's a concave. That means they will diverge like not converge. Why can't they just draw this line longer? Goodness me, why is it another F here? Why can't they just draw it longer? Okay, complete the ray diagram. All right, so first line going through the middle, the optical center. Second line to the lens, and then using F as your reference point, you draw this thing up. Okay, so your image is going to be here. Like I said, for concave lens, wherever you put your object, you will see the same thing. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you put it. So number 2, state one characteristic. We have 3 here. We have virtual. Okay, Maya. We have upright, tegak, and we have diminish. Okay, mengecil. But hey, they only want 1. That's why I say 2 and 3. There's only 3 points here, 3 marks here. They will not give a lot marks for this. Like I said, section B and section A, there's only 1, 2 mark, 1, 2 mark, 1, 2 mark. Okay, you want to score a lot of marks, you do it in the essay. That's 20 marks in the essay for you. Okay, you score it there. Okay, so B, table below shows the information of 2 lenses. So we have your K, okay, focal length is 10, and then L, focal length is 40. So the longer the focal length, okay, the thinner the lens. Okay, the shorter the focal length, the thicker the lens. So you write this here so you won't get confused lah. Okay, thickness decrease, focal length increase. So they go in opposite of each other. Okay, so number 1, if the above 2 lenses are used in a telescope, which one is used as the objective lens? Oh, okay, so if you see just now, you see even I also forgot already. So if you look at your telescope, the thin lens is in front. Okay, thin lens is in front, so it's going to be your L. It's going to be an L in front. Okay, objective lens ma. I see, even I also don't memorize one because it's pointless. So number 2, state the distance in cm between the objective lens and the eyepiece. Like I said, FO and FE in telescope, they must touch. Okay, they must touch. That means for lens L, okay, for lens L, the focal length is 40 here. And then for lens K, okay, the focal length is 10 here. So that this FO and FE, they can touch at the same point. So what's the distance between here? So 40 plus 10 lah. Okay, 40 for lens L and 10 for lens K. So 10 plus 40, you will get 50 cm. Okay, they will not ask for microscope one for this question, because microscope lens O and F cannot touch, so you will not know this distance here. But this one you can know, because you see 40 here, 10 here, so you know this is 50. So this is why they ask for telescope. So next, C, if lens K is used in photocopier, what is the object distance in cm? Okay, if I use photocopier, what is photocopier for? Photocopier is to create the same size image, right? Okay, same size, right? So if you still remember photocopier, what where do I put my object? Okay, where do I put? Don't need to draw lah. I'll just show you straight in the notes lah. Okay, so where do you see your photocopier? Your photocopier is gonna be this. You put your object at 2F. Okay, because when the image comes out, it's gonna be the exact same size at the opposite 2F. You see, photocopy machine. Okay, so you must put the object at 2F. Okay, 2F. But they say they don't want 2F. They want the object distance in cm. Where do you put the object? Okay, so we look at the focal length. Okay, the focal length is 10. That means F is 10. But they don't want F. They want 2F. So 2F is going to be 20 lah. 20. So that means the thing should be, this is the lens. The object should be 20 cm away from the lens. And then the image will be 20 cm away from the lens. Okay, in reverse. Okay, that means again they tell you this is 10, focal length is 10. So 20 here. Okay, so you put at 20, 2F, it's gonna be another image at 20 here, 2F reverse. Okay, easy peasy. So D, explain briefly how the lens K can be used as a magnifying glass. How do you use this as a magnifying glass? You must put the object in front of 10, right? If you look at magnifying glass, I see magnifying glass is when you put your object in front of F. Just now F is 10, right? You must put the object before 10. That means 5 or 6 or whatever. So how can it be used as a magnifying glass? You place the object less than 10 cm from the lens. Okay, from lens K. So you learn to draw the diagram is to answer questions like this. They will these few questions, they are like indirectly asking you, where can I place my object? So it tests your understanding of that 5 diagram lah. Okay, so I think this magnifying glass, I've said this like last week many times already. This is why you use your magnifying glass very close to an object, because you're trying to put it in front of your F. Okay, not F, because if you place it at F, it's going to be infinity. Remember? You see, F, object at infinity. So you will not see any object, but or the object is going to be very big. You won't be able to see it. Okay, so easy lah. Wow, this is so repetitive. Okay, so let's look at number 8. Since we have time lah, so we are gonna do every one of it. So image by concave lens, like I said, concave lens, wherever you put it, it's gonna be the same. Okay, your object will look the same, your image will look the same. See, in this case, same case. Measure and write down the distance of the image. This one I cannot measure because my paper size and your paper size is different. You use your ruler to measure this one. Okay, don't worry about measuring stuff in SPM because usually they will have a range. Okay. First of all, your paper, your SPM paper, they will print according to scale. Okay, they will follow Scala and print one. So you put your ruler there, it's gonna be accurate one. Okay, so yeah, here's the thing. If you guys really want some interesting experience during SPM that day, please reach your school earlier. Why? Because you see, when the government send you your SPM paper, have you seen? Oh, you have not taken any government exam before, huh? Or have you? Okay, UPSR, I don't think you still remember lah. Okay, so here's the thing. Every morning or PT3, but PT3 is government. I thought PT3 is prepared by your school or your state, right? That I'm not too sure. Okay, so for your SPM, every morning the chief examiner, yeah, school print, that's right. So the chief examiner will bring the exam paper to your school. Okay, and the exam paper will be sealed in a black color plastic bag. That's why day before exam got period exactly law. Okay, SPM no leakage one because under SPM underneath the okay, if you look at those example sample SPM paper down there, there's a word called solid. Solid in English means classified. Classified means if you view it without permission, it's a criminal offense. Okay, that's why they have a solid there. Okay, so when your SPM paper reaches your school, it's gonna be wrapped in a black color plastic bag. Okay, it's gonna be a black color plastic bag, and they cannot just open without permission. When they want to open the black color plastic bag, the chief examiner has to be there. Okay, the ketua, what's the examiner in BM Gong again? Okay, so is it Pentaxe? I don't know. The one that rondas around when you do paper, the ronda one, is gonna be different school. Do you know this? The teacher who ronda you is gonna be from other school. They will change examiner one. Okay, to prevent you from cheating lah. Okay, so the chief examiner needs to be there. Okay, there will be another witness examiner, and then there will be another student. 3 of you need to sign, only they can open the pack. So if you reach your school early and you hang out near where they open the paper, they might ask you in. Okay, because my friend kena. Okay, he knew where they open the paper, so he kind of hang out around there. So they say, you come, you are free, right? You come. So they just ask my friend to stand there. So 3 of them will witness together. I think they got IQRA or something on. Okay, and then only they sign, they will open the paper. Wow, like very gempa like that one, you know. Okay, yeah, this is a fun experience to have. So why not SPM that day? You try to reach your school earlier. But here's the thing, please reach your school earlier during exam. Please don't reach like 10 minutes before. You need around 1 hour to really steady yourself with the environment. So make sure you reach like 1 hour or 1 hour plus earlier. Okay, and here's the thing, biggest mistake, please don't talk to your friend. You read yourself then that's good. Okay, please don't talk to your friend. I mean, light chit chat is okay lah, but when you get carried away, later you get too excited. When you sit down at your paper there, you kind of get too excited, you will forget what you're going to write. Especially the first paper. First paper is BM. You are going to be scared shitless. Okay, the first paper is the most kanchiong one. It's the most nerve-wracking one. And then after the first BM paper, you are kind of like, the nervous feeling will be like gone. Okay, speaking from experience. Okay, the first paper, wow, you are scared shitless one because you prepare so long for this. I hope anyway. Okay, so like I said, reach your school earlier and try. You want to talk to your friends, can, but try not to go too excited. You need to collect your thoughts. You need to be calm. Okay, because what you want is a calm mind. Open your BM paper. When your mind is calm, you can brainstorm easily. You know what points to write. You won't lari tajuk. Lari tajuk means GG already. You can basically say goodbye to SPM. Okay, so reach your school earlier, you might get lucky. The examiner might ask you in and you can see them open your SPM paper. Okay, you can get the first hand smell. I don't know about what was it again? Government exam, the paper has a certain smell one. Okay, that SPM smell. SPM has a smell one. Okay, the paper has a smell to it. So you might get to smell that first batch. I'm not being weird here, I hope. Okay, but that exam paper has a certain smell to it. You know SPM is here. Okay, the photostat machine smell. Not really photostat machine smell, though. It's an exam paper smell. I can't quite describe that thing. Okay, sort of ink, maybe, I don't know. Okay, but it's a combination. Maybe it's a smell of nervousness plus photostat machine plus ink. Maybe plus you if you don't shower. So it's a combination of all those smell there. Okay, that makes you really kanchiong. Because that thing, you know when they seal it one, they sealed that thing. Usually they will set your question 1 year before, 1 year plus before. That means this thing could be prepared in 2019. Wait, 2020, sorry, 2020. That means they prepared this thing 2020, they already sealed this thing already. And usually they will prepare another 2 emergency paper, just in case the first paper got leaked out. I'm sure a few years ago, UPSR, there was a year, soalan bocor, right? So they will batalkan that paper. Next day, you come back again, they will use another copy. They have like 2 backup copies of another exam paper. That means you need to do the exam again. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Yeah, the quarantine copy. if you want to call it that. Okay, that year UPSR, I remember. Okay, because my student told me. Okay, they took their maths, so happy, they thought finished already. And then 2 more, they finished the exam. Wow, everyone go Merdeka already, very happy. And then 2 more days later, news come out. Oh, soalan bocor. Everyone has to go back to school and take the maths paper again. Wow, sian die, I tell you. Okay, it's like you got your Merdeka, you forgot. Once you exam, you should forget your things already, and then they tell you, oh, sorry, you have to come back and take another paper. Okay, shit happens. Okay, what if Malaysia got flood or your paper got flooded away? Then you need to take it again. Who knows? Okay, feels like shit. Well, of course. Okay, so this one you measure yourself. In SPM, the paper will be according to scale. Don't worry. Okay, and if there's a blank page, they will put there, page is intentionally left blank. Okay, dikosongkan sengaja, something like that. They will tell you that page is not a printing error. They will say it's purposefully left blank. If there really is a blank page, please raise up your hand and tell them. Okay, SPM tips. Okay, next, C. State 2 characteristic of the image. Same question lah. So this is virtual, diminish, and what else are upright. Okay, that's all. Okay, hey, I'm not sure about you, do they still allow pencil case in your SPM? I mean, transparent one? Because during my time they allow, and then some of my students the school doesn't allow already. That means no. Oh, that means you have to carry your pencil, everything like that in one bundle. Then good luck to you. Okay. Please make sure you use a ball pen. Okay, you don't know what happened later. Okay. Please use a ball pen. You carry an entire bookshop. Might as well you carry a book there. Okay, so please make sure you use a ball pen. Don't use an ink pen. Pilot G1, G2, those out of question. Why? Because when you write essay with that, it's going to be very messy. Your whole paper is going to look very messy. You want very thin pen, so use ball pen. Okay, and please prepare tons of it. Okay, is the paper licin? Quite, it's high quality paper. Don't worry. Hey, the thing is funded by taxpayer. Okay, 80-gram paper. Thick, nice paper. Won't bocor one. Unless you pour water on it. So during okay. So during my time, I was really scared. So I didn't bring any mechanical pencil. I only bring normal wooden pencil and pen. I brought, I think, 15 pencil and 15 pen because I really scared. So I bring like 30 pen and pencil, one whole bundle. Laugh all you want. Okay. Later you got no pen. Who's laughing now? Okay, so no, I didn't even bring eraser. So yeah, exactly. I very gassy ma. Okay, so eraser, I think I didn't bring eraser also because there's no got lah, okay, for drawing lor. Okay, don't bring correction tape. Correction tape is not allowed, okay? Because the thing will just your old writing will just float through the correction tape. So don't bring correction tape. What else? If you're really scared, bring 2 calculator. I did. I think I brought 3. Because I myself I got 2, and then I borrow another one. I brought 3 inside. You can say I really gassy lah. Okay, I brought 3 calculator. Okay, so you thought correction? No, correction tape is not allowed. I don't know about what your teacher told you, but when you're writing essay or whatever, if you got it wrong, please cut. Don't use correction tape, because if you use correction tape, if your correction tape is the low quality, okay, the old writing is gonna float through your correction tape and it's gonna mix with what you wrote on top. GG lor, then the writing will be mixed up. So which one to read? The examiner also gila already. So please don't use correction tape, just cut. Okay. Plus correction tape is noisy as hell. You don't want your next door neighbor to go because that's what my neighbor did. Okay, I really want to take my chair and whack his face. Okay, every exam, because according to Uncle Giliran one ma, for sure I sit next to this fella one. Okay, and then he will use some cheap correction tape. Then those 3 for 10 one noisy as hell you see him like that you see hey bro, can shut up Okay, I'm trying to write here, please. Okay, why not just cut? Just cut. Don't use correction tape. Okay, you're just wasting time. Okay, anyway, so D, convex lenses are used in optical instruments such as magnifying glass. Okay, you have to draw the, again, draw what? You have to draw the design of a simple magnifying glass. Yo, what's there to draw? Okay, plastic bottle. Why do I need a plastic bottle? Oh, okay. I get what I want now. Okay, so a plastic bottle looks like this. Okay, you fill it with water. Voila, that's your convex lens. Okay, so it works like this. So lame. What kind of question is this? Okay, never mind. Moving on. Okay. Anyway, so let's look at our telescope and microscope. Wow, this question looks really familiar. I think we've done this before, but never mind. Okay, telescope is to see something far. Okay, jauh. And of course, microscope is to see something tiny. Okay, kecil. Hey, please make sure you bring your exam slip. Bring your exam slip. Don't forget that thing. And please bring your IC. If not, you are an illegal immigrant. Okay, so focal length of objective lens. It's gonna be okay. You have your thin lens in front, okay, thin lens in front for your telescope, so it's gonna be long. Okay, but for microscope, the thick lens is in front, so the focal length is short. Okay, I tell you, my SPM, I very prepared one, because you know why? Because during my year SPM, there was this minister, he came out and say, if you manage to get 10 A's, we will offer you JPA scholarship without questions asked. Okay, when I heard that, because I come from a very poor family, okay, I'm a single parent family, okay, and my mom is very poor. Okay, my mom basically just earn only 1,000 something per month. So I really want to study medicine. I really want to become a doctor. So I die study, Okay, you know how hard I study. Almost to the point of me breaking down, Okay. My routine 4 months before SPM okay, that means imagine your SPM is like what, March, right? That means starting from November, every day I will write 3 essays. If not, I will force myself not to eat breakfast. Okay, my breakfast is gonna be 1 BM essay, 1 English essay, and 1 Mandarin essay. Without finishing each, I will not eat breakfast. This is how I tell myself. Okay, and then after I finish all 3 essays, I will eat my breakfast. After breakfast, another 6 hours of studying, 6 to 7 roughly. So every day I will spend around 9 to 10 hours studying. Okay, because for my Form 4, I was basically sleeping, and then the first half of my Form 5, I was sleeping as well. So the last 4 months is my hardcore studying. Wow, I almost broke down, I tell you. Okay, so as I was just studying, you need the motivation because I come from poor family. My mom always tells me, you don't study, you don't get scholarship, I cannot sponsor, I cannot do anything for you. So since they tell me, oh, I study, if you study hard, you get 10A, you are gonna get scholarship. So I die do this law. You started studying since for see, Adeline, you are doing the correct thing. You consistently studying since Form 4. I did not do that. Form 4, I just play. Because my stupid senior, I don't know which bugger told me, Form 4 no need study one, because Form 4 is sweet 16. I was like, oh, I'm gonna believe you. So you say sweet 16 ma? Oh, so I don't study though. Wow, Form 4, I had the time of my life. Okay, every day go chongke lah, go karaoke lah, go this lah, go that lah, ponting lah. And then Form 5 wow, shit lah, I don't know anything. Like yes, honeymoon year. My Form 4 is like basically blank one. Okay, and then when I go Form 5 my knowledge is basically zero. Okay, 13 more days still got time still got time Motivated you, then that's good. Okay, a bit like 不急you try to do more exercise, guys. Try not to study now, try to do more exercise now. The only thing we can do is do exercise now. Okay, hey, but within that 4 months I took my the first trial, I got everything failed. In that 4 months of studying I took myself to straight A. 11 A's. 11 people take 10 subjects, I take 11 I'm the crazy one Okay, I take Mandarin you know how hard is to get A in Chinese Okay, but you know what's the best thing? I got 11 A I go and apply for JPA scholarship I got none of it. Okay, I applied for medicine, I did not get it. I applied for dentistry, I did not get it. I applied for engineering, civil engineering, I did not get it. What a slap in the face. Okay, this is an ultimate insult. Okay, you know why? Because I am born with the wrong skin color. I'm sorry to say that. Okay, because my friend who is you insert your race yourself here. I'm not trying to be racist, but that's the reality. My friend who is insert race here, she got 8 A's. She got admitted first hand into dentistry. You know how would I feel? Okay, a lot of people say, sir, you should make noise. How are you not angry? What's gonna change? Nothing is gonna change. Okay, you can either cry about it or you suck it up, you move on. Move on lor, I move on Okay, really unfair yeah, welcome to Malaysia. Okay, you think this is Singapore that's why there's a educational, that's why there's an education difference They reward you based on merit, not based on your skin. Unfortunately, this is what Malaysia still cannot do. Okay, cannot write complain letter. No complain one Okay, I complain about everything. I see many politicians or whatever. Nope, nothing happened. Okay, so sucks to be me My life, my luck just sucks Okay, but I think it's the thing. Oh, okay. I know. 70 because your I think your dad or your mom is Sarawakian, right? Then that's why you are. So I don't know This race-based things this race-based thing if we Malaysia have to move forward we have to stop this Even my Malay friends, they agree. Okay, my Malay friends those very educated one they seriously hate this tongkat policy. They call this tongkat policy because it's like a tongkat and help you move So my Malay friends who are actually smart they feel insulted by this. It's like you win a game based on cheating. Let's say you play Mobile Legend or you play LOL whatever you use map hack. You think even you win, you feel proud meh? That's what my Malay friends feel. They say this tongkat policy is very stupid. They say, looking at a big picture, if you want Malaysia to succeed, you have to abolish this race-based policy. But hey, it's not happening anytime soon. Okay, if you want a better platform to perform, I suggest you migrate. Seriously, okay, seriously. It's not that I don't love Malaysia, but that's a very cold hard truth of Malaysia. Okay, Malaysia is very scared of change. It's not gonna change. This is called xenophobia. Xenophobia is the fear of change. Malaysia is very strong case of xenophobia. It's not gonna change. Okay, Malaysia doing not to say too weak or no money. It's the politician. Okay, it's the politician. They are about, you know, they will use this thing as a card, a racial card to play against us during the election. Just you wait. Election is coming, you wait. They will use this kind of racial card to play and to get themselves elected. That's just the ugly truth. Okay, vote muda. I don't know lah. I think Sheikh Sadiq sembang kencang lah. The fella, okay. I can see he's trying to do something, but sometimes I think he sembang too much already. Okay, sembang kari, sembang kencang. Wah, cakap aku nak buat ni, aku nak buat ni. Okay, bro. Aku percaya bila I nampak result. Okay, mudah je. Jangan sembang kencang, sembang kari tu siapa pun boleh sembang. Kan? Okay, so that's what I believe lah. So unless I see a change, then only I will believe it. Okay, all the politicians, they are the same one lah. All sembang one. Wow, you vote me, I'm gonna do this, that, and then this and that. They say want to abolish store what? Pala otak kau lah, abolish. They increase the price some more. This is called slapping your face. Okay, abolish store. So slow it lah. Okay, we all bought into the lies of Mate. Buy RFID. Yes, exactly. Hey, that RFID sticker, one sticker is 50 cents, you know. How much they sell you? How much they sell you? You buy from Shopee, it's 30 bucks, right? So how much they earn? You see, good business. Okay, so like I said, Malaysia, you want to earn big money, there's only two career choices. Okay, Malaysia got two career choices. Either you become a scammer, okay, an MLM scammer, or number two, you become a politician. These two ways confirm you earn money on. Okay, you don't need to be a doctor or whatever. Either be a politician or a scammer. Okay, Malaysia top two famous product. Okay, anyway, so your focal length of your eyepiece is gonna be the reverse lah. So it's gonna be short, long. Okay, telescope distance between F4 and FE. Okay, they must touch. Okay, mesti bersentuh. Okay, and microscope, they do not touch. Okay, tidak bersentuh. Okay, anyway, so this one I'm not gonna say lah. What's the final image thing? Okay, so this one basically you can go home and do it yourself. Like I said, don't focus telescope and microscope, don't focus later exam one question. And it's not Chihuahua, okay, I have two poodles. Okay, three, I had three, but one passed away in January. Okay, I'm still pretty sad. Okay, I still miss him lah. Anyway, I have two. Okay, got week 4 this month. I think got. So it's gonna be seminar this weekend, guys. If you got, I don't know, I'm not sure, I haven't checked the schedule yet. But this week 4 got seminar. If you go join seminar, please make sure you come. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm gonna stop here today. BM during week, I don't know, this one I'm not sure. I have to check the schedule. You got teach March class. A March class, of course. Wait, March got class. This one I'm not sure. I haven't checked the schedule. Mostly got before your science, there will be a few more lessons, I think. So don't worry. Do you recommend us to join? It depends on you lah. See whether you still need my guidance law. I'm honestly telling you, if you're comfortable, don't join also, never mind. It's okay. It's okay. If you're comfortable, you want to focus on your exam, then by all means, okay, you do you. Okay, the 4 hours class. Depends on you lor. It's mostly on exercise one. I will mostly focus on exercise. Now I won't teach you notes anymore. Here's the thing, guys. Try to focus on exercise more. Now, if you want to study, it might be a bit too late already. Focus more on exercise. If you say, sir, I have no time to do exercise, then read the exercise, read the question. Go and, if you want, you can go buy a reference book, read the exercise and read the answer straight. See how they answer. This is how I score for my university. Okay, question, answer, question, answer. You read it like this. This is efficient way of studying how to answer question. Okay, read and write answer. No need write lah, just read lah. Okay, read your question and read your answer. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm gonna stop here today. So I hope you have a happy Wednesday. Okay, I will see you again next week lah. So all the best in preparing your SPM. Okay, last minute already. Okay, so get yourself ready. Okay, and good luck to you. All right, so I'll see you next week. Okay, take care, everyone. Okay, and bye bye.